I'm going to talk about Kendo. I've been doing Kendo about 10 years. Those of you who follow me on Twitter know I post about Kendo all the time. This year I'm actually trying to post a tweet after every practice, giving an overview of what we did at that practice. So Kendo is the way of the sword. And what does that mean? So Kendo is a Japanese martial art. It's based on samurai sword fighting techniques, so it grew out of all the old styles of samurai sword fighting. It's a full-speed, full-contact sport. We wear armor, actually hit each other in the head, in the wrist, and in the side. Kendo is international. There's people doing Kendo on every continent, and actually even countries as small as Aruba do send teams to international competitions. Kendo is very competitive, but we're also very friendly. We don't have any Cobra Kai crap. We compete very hard, very competitively, then all go out for beers together, one big happy family. And we put the her on the beers. So back in the old days, training would have been like this. You'd have been wearing formal outfits, been training with wooden weapons or actual live weapons. All your training would have to be very formal because obviously it's dangerous. There's not a lot of chance to just free practice. You're following set katas. So what they wanted to do is try to make that safer and also give them more opportunity to kind of respond in the heat of the moment as the situation changes. So they evolved from old Japanese style armor, oyuroi, to modern Kendo armor. So to go into all the equipment and stuff we wear, the basic costume, on the one side you see a top. This is made of cotton. On the bottom, these are not a skirt, it's a pants. There's a separation of the legs. It's pleated, it's very long so that we hide the footwork so that you don't get a hint of where the guy is moving. All these pleats mean something traditionally. They stand for samurai values like honor, loyalty, so on. And these white strings that you see, this is just something they do on new ones to keep the pleats nice while they ship it. The helmet is called the men. This is made of a lot of layers of cotton padding sewn together to be very tight. The grill is, this is a place where modern techniques and modern materials have made a difference. Sorry, I should have said that actually our armor, this design is pretty much fixed since the time of our Civil War. But the grill here nowadays, you'll find titanium and various aluminum alloys to make it stronger, lighter, adjust the balance. Target point is on the top of the head, kind of between here and here. That's our most basic strike. Also at the high level, we do have a thrust to the throat area. The gauntlets are called kote. The target is right here on the wrist. That's our second most common target. The chest protector is called the do. Nowadays, most of these, the bottom of the do is made of plastic. But the fancier equipment is made of slats of bamboo covered with lacquer. Typically this will be black, but in higher, not so much higher level people people with money. That'll be more fancy. Stuff at the top is just for decoration's sake and a bit of protection, but there's no legitimate target there. The waist protector is called tare. There are no legitimate targets here. This is just to protect from errant strikes. All this is made of the same material as the Manacled. Our weapon is the shinai. It's made of slats of bamboo, 4 pieces, so it's very flexible and it moves against each other. And then there's leather pieces that go at the ends. So you put all this together and you have a very dynamic sport. As you can see, these guys are from the IBM dojo, so this is upstairs somewhere in Tokyo. These guys are probably on the clock. Running a little short on time, but in tournaments, there will be 3 judges. They will flag to indicate when there's points been scored. 2 judges out of the 3 agree. They're 3-point matches, so the first person to get 2 points wins, or they go into overtime. And again, very dynamic sport. This is from a tournament match. As you can see, a judge watching and 2 of us fighting. So to be a successful attack and get a point in tournament competition, there's a number of things that must be present. First, you have to be striking at a legitimate time. The timing has to be right. It's not just random flailing. You had to intend to hit the target that you went after. And part of how we determine your intent is by your ki. We're very loud. If you watch this on YouTube, you hear people screaming at each other all the time, building the energy. And we ki the name of the target that we hit. We have to hit it accurately, we have to have good footwork and posture, and I have to shut up.